Hey, what's up? We are back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank y'all for joining this live. Hope y'all enjoying the new music. Okay, I'm trying to get y'all some new music on here so you don't get bored. Thank you all for joining, though. Okay, we love to have you here. Shout out to everyone coming in for our midday pop in. Thank you guys for being here for that. Please don't forget to tap on that like button. Hey, everyone. Okay. Thank y'all for being here. We are on StreamYard, honey. I hope everything holds up so I can play my little music on here. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. All right, hold on. All right, there we go. Hi. Hey, everybody. I see y'all coming in. Let's go ahead and jump into the show. Of course, everything said in the video is alleged and, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's go ahead and get into it. Chris Brown, you guys, have found himself in yet another crazy situation as an unknown woman was recently arrested outside of his home stalking him. You guys, I don't know. Everybody's after Chris Brown. Now, this is the second person in the last 2 weeks that have been arrested at Chris Brown's home for being at his home unannounced and being crazy at his house. We had one person that hopped the fence, and there was a powing situation that also went down at his house as well. So of course this woman was arrested, you guys. She was arrested for stalking and being at Chris Brown's home. I hope he beef up his security because that sounds a little dangerous. It sounds crazy and dangerous to be a celebrity nowadays, but Chris is fine. Okay, Chris is fine. He's okay. And they did apprehend that person. Let's move on. Dr. Heavenly most recently spoke out about people calling her messy on Married to Medicine. You guys know they are currently filming the new season of Married to Medicine. She will be on there after she lost her District 13 seat. Okay, so she'll be back as a full-time cast member, as you guys know. um, and they're saying that she reveals that being messy, Heavenly is saying that she said that being messy is what helped her build her empire, triggering a lot of people to have explosive comments in relation to that. Now, Heavenly says that she is unapologetic and that she will gladly be messy for a check. Now, we do know that messy moments do bring ratings on the show. Okay, we do know that, but Heavenly, I think, goes beyond the messy moments and the things that she say, even talking about people's mama, your mama this and your mama that. I'd be like, girl. All right, let's continue. Heavenly also reveals that jealous castmates have targeted her, her success, and her wealth, and even her marriage. And it sounds like Heavenly is kind of getting back to her old self of being Heavenly, right? Y'all know she kind of switched it up and was acting like she was all saved and quiet, and she wasn't really clapping back at nobody. But now that she lost this District 13 seat, baby, it's back to being Heavenly again. She kind of sounds a little bitter, a little bit. I think she really wanted that District 13 seat, but that did not work out for her because she did not get enough votes. But I don't think anybody is jealous of Heavenly or her husband or anybody that's related to her. Definitely not her businesses. I mean, I love to see Black women be successful, even if I don't like them. Okay, they don't have nothing to do with me. But I don't think that nobody is checking for no damn Dr. Damon with his damn water head and them shark teeth. So Heavenly, you might want to revise that comment because we really not checking for him. Um, What'd you say? Vanessa says, say, yay, Heavenly said that you keep that dry born show thriving. She do with her mouth. Yeah, I gotta give it to her. I gotta give it to her. Heavenly in that mouth, honey. She does keep the show interesting. She keep everybody fighting. I know this season I did see where she and Toya, they're gonna have a little back and forth as well. So we'll see what happens. Okay. I saw a post online that mentioned too that Carlos, you guys, moving right along. I saw a post online that said that Carlos King should start doing like Andy Cohen does over on Bravo. Y'all know when they have the reunion on Bravo, Andy will always take callers, and he will also let the callers ask the cast questions like about the show and give comments. They were saying that Carlos should do that as well as related to his shows like Love and Marriage Huntsville and Bell Collective and all of those shows when they have the reunions, because a lot of the fans that watch this show, they do have a lot of input and questions that maybe Carlos don't ask the cast that we be interested in knowing, right? Especially for the damn Love and Marriage Huntsville show. I have a million questions to ask, right? So could he not be doing that to protect them? I think that that would definitely help with the ratings to know what the fans actually think about your show. Like Love and Marriage Huntsville is what, season 9 going into, and I don't think he allowed the cast as well as the audience, the fans, to kind of interact in that way, and I think that would be great for the reunion, right? I think he's afraid maybe of what would be asked or maybe said to his cast because he knows that they be full of shit, right? And he does go over the questions that he's going to ask them before the reunion, so they already know what to expect sometimes. All right. I think he will throw like a little monkey wrench in there from time to time, but he already said that he had questions and conversations with the cast with the reunion coming up, and most of those questions they've agreed to answer. So it's given that they already know what they're going to be asked, which is not given not fair, and it doesn't come off as authentic because you already know, you've already prepared your lie, so to speak, in terms of how you're going to answer a question when you're asked that certain question at the reunion. I mean, I would like for you to just not tell them at all what you're going to ask. Kind of how they do on the reunion at over there on Bravo. But when you're prepping people, like I said, it don't seem and it don't come off as authentic. Like ask the Scots very authentic questions and don't give them a chance to think of a lie or a way out. Because we the viewers, we want to know what the hell is going on with them. But let's continue on. Um Kelli Ferrell for Real Housewives of Atlanta is getting drugged again. They're saying they don't even want her ass back next season. They are saying it is time for Kelli and those IHOP booth seats. Child, this is what they said. I'm reading it straight from. They said it's time for Kelli Ferrell from Real Housewives of Atlanta, and those IHOP booth seats at her restaurant to go. Child, I said not the IHOP booth seats, child. Damn. So they said that she's giving ghetto on the show after trying to fight Porsha on this past episode. Y'all saw she and Porsha had like a little back and forth to where Porsha stood up on her. Kelly grabbed a glass at Porsha. Child, I said she about to hit her with this glass on TV. But they said she is not good for the Real Housewives of Atlanta or Bravo brand. I kind of agree. I don't think that Kelly had a storyline this season. I think she came on the show with the idea of going after Portia, which is said to be the star of the show, in order to strengthen her position on the show, right? What better way to stay relevant than to go after the person that is relevant, that's the star of the show? And that's exactly what she did, being that her husband took her storyline away by filing all these damn motions to where she can't film with her kids, she can't talk about this, she can't talk about that. So really, she's just been following Shamil around and picking fights with Portia and anybody else that she can pick a fight with, right? But they said that she's fake for hugging it out with Portia and acting like she wanted to squash that beef, and then to turn around and call Portia Horsha on the show. They said, and then she's mad because she didn't get support or have Portia come to her grand opening slash closing, because y'all know that her chicken and waffle business, she opened it, and very shortly after that it got closed down because she didn't have the money to keep it up. They said that then called Portia broken. In her situation, when Kelly is seen crying on national television and on the show about her marriage and her husband as well, and which she was. We saw that on the show. She was crying about getting divorced. She was crying about her husband filing all this against her. She was crying about him suing her for money. So all the stuff that she was trying to say that Portia was going through, she was going through it as well. Right. Right. You said thanks, Rell, for taking the time to always bring us the tea. Of course, that's what I'm here for, right? The people are also saying that Kelly's struggling, but masking all of that on the show. And not showing her real life, right? We know that she's financially struggling because she talked about it a little bit with Phaedra, who is representing her in court. Actually, Phaedra is her attorney. That's been going back and forth with her to court for like child support issues and other financial issues as well. So she's hired Phaedra, child, who they say don't be winning no cases. I don't know. She did win the case with Kelly's husband though, twice. Like she won twice. So shout out to Phaedra on that. Now the people are also saying that Kelly needs to exit after the reunion. So they saying that after this reunion coming up, which I think Cynthia Bailey was saying, in 2 weeks the reunion should be coming up. Bravo has also cast it already for next season. So I guess the question is, who would you guys like to see replacing Kelly if it is said that she is not coming back for next season? Y'all can drop that in the chat if you want to. Let me know who you guys think would be a great replacement for Kelli Ferrell on Real Housewives of Atlanta if Bravo and Andy decide decides not to bring her back next season. I don't think she should come back. I don't think she has a storyline that's strong enough to make her interesting on the show. I mean, it's time out for people being on the show and hiding behind other people in order to just get a check. Speaking of that, I was just watching on my phone where Claudia Jordan went off on Phaedra on Messy Monday, this past Messy Monday. I missed it, but I just caught this particular video where Claudia Jordan was going off on Phaedra, saying that Phaedra also needs to be off the show because she brings nothing to the show. And she too, like she said, she's always saying she has all these jobs that she has, like she works with funeral arrangements. She also works with she does this Reiki stuff or Rocky, how you said Reiki. What else? She's also an attorney. She also has other businesses. Phaedra has several businesses, but a lot of people are like, well, why doesn't she talk about that and or show that on the show? Like she is literally on the show, just really showing faces. They say that Phaedra's on the show. She looks great as far as her confessional looks, as far as her wigs and her makeup and stuff. She be beat down, but in terms of her actually giving something, and that was the problem with her being on Married to Medicine. The girls ran her to hell from up over there because they was like, bitch, you over here on our show. We're sitting here having to share our deepest, darkest secrets, embarrassing moments, and all of that. And you don't even want to talk about it. And as soon as somebody mentions Apollo, you get up and hightail it up out of there like that's the worst question that you've ever been asked in your life. Like, girl, that's why it's called reality TV. We want to know your reality. And if you're not going to share that, get off. So Claudia Jordan goes in on Phaedra by saying that Phaedra is like Diddy in a Mace video. And all he does is be on the sidelines and do the whole take that. And it's kind of like an extra. So she says that Phaedra is giving extra on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I said, you know what? You might have a point there because she ain't giving shit on the show now that I think about it. Like, what did she do when she went to the most recent episode? What did she do when she went to Cynthia Bailey's house, but sit there and make faces when they were talking about Shamia sleeping with all of these Falcons players? Like, what did she do? She sat there making faces. Oh my God. And she got up and was looking the other way from the camera like she just could not take it no more. But I was just like, Phaedra, we need to hear some stuff from you. Like, cause I know you got some stuff going on. You're supposed to be dating this younger guy. I told y'all before. We ain't heard shit about that. She's not talked about nothing as related to her. I follow Phaedra. Phaedra just had this huge thing with her son, and Apollo was there. I know she was also talking about she regretted Apollo ever filming with him on the show because her sons had to see how Apollo was treating her and how he got that drill and was coming after her, how he was verbally abusive. She, she's very protective over her sons, and that's great because it shows that she is a good mom. But some of these things we would like to see. I want to hear. I don't want to read about it on social media. I want to see it on TV if you're going to be on the show. Like, why are you hiding your life and you're jumping from platform to platform and don't want to share anything? It's sickening. But so they're saying, Claudia's saying, if Phaedra doesn't want to show her life and she doesn't want to share, then she too needs to get the fuck off the show. And I agree. I agree. Phaedra, I like you with your lying ass. Somebody else is lying. Let's get into it. Porsha, honey. Porsha says that she owes Dennis McKinley, which is her baby daddy, okay, and Shamia an apology. Now, I covered this the other day when I told you guys that Porsha was putting out insinuations that Dennis, which is her baby daddy, and Shamia had some type of sexual or inappropriate interaction at some after party in Atlanta. Okay. So now Portia done came back talking about she owes Dennis and Shamia an apology for accusing them of sleeping together and having inappropriate behaviors. Now I feel like Portia is the setup queen because my mind goes back to how she did Candy. Y'all remember at the reunion when it was exposed that Portia and Phaedra were in on this lie to try to bring Candy down in terms of saying she was drugging and R-wording people. And then Portia sat up there and cried like she didn't have nothing to do with it. When she had whole full-fledged conversations with Phaedra, she knew about what was said. She went along with it, but to take the heat off of her, she sat up there and cried and acted like she didn't know shit that was going on and try to put it all on Phaedra. So Phaedra took the rap. Phaedra got fired from the show. Portia got to keep her job. Whole time she was in on the shit. So now you're doing the same thing with Dennis, which Dennis told her, you got to go on social media. Like, don't apologize to me. You go on social media, the same place that you was running your mouth, and you apologize and you fix this shit. Because he was saying that he was going to file a defamation lawsuit on her, which she's already filed papers on him for child support. So he was like, well, hey, this is my moment to come back and file and get some money back off your ass for lying on me. So she's admitted that she apologizes for accusing them of sleeping together when that did not happen. So Portia says that She goes on to say that she did what she did was immature, selfish, and wrong, and that she was stupid enough to even have bloggers, y'all. Check this out, to even have bloggers allow fabricated stories to be pushed out about this affair that never happened. So you're admitting that you lied. Now, y'all know she and Shamia are supposed to have some type of interaction on the reunion coming up. As Porsha said after Shamia did an interview saying that something about Happy Pride, where she was throwing some slick shade because y'all know Porsha is dating this girl called Sway the Pro. But Shamia was slick shading her, and Porsha caught wind of it, and she said, "I like, bitch, I'll, we'll fix this at the reunion. We're gonna talk about this at the reunion." So that lets everyone know that for Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion coming up, that the two of them will have some type of negative interaction. I'll be there, girl. Okay. Um, let's continue. Um, again, that's the same shit that happened with Candy. So it's given a pattern of behavior with Portia. Like, why are you getting bloggers involved in lies and fabrications, which could get people sued by repeating, certain things if you don't know how to say it? Because I said it was alleged that Portia said. I know how to say my shit, so I don't get sued. But Portia has said, she came back and said that she lied about saying that, and she was feeding these lies to bloggers to report to get the story out there on Shamia and Dennis when the whole time the shit never happened. I said, bitch, that's a dangerous person, right? That is a dangerous person because this person can literally ruin your life or get you in some type of shit that you cannot get out of over a lie. And a simple apology ain't gonna fix that shit every time. Like, you apologize to Candy, Candy still don't fuck with Portia behind that lie that she put out about her drug and R-wording people. Candy's like, bitch, I'm a businesswoman. If that got out that I'm drugging people and R-wording women, nobody would want to fucking do business with me. Like, you are literally fucking with my money. I got kids. I got responsibilities. I got other people that I take care of. Why would you put that out there and then sit here and fake cry on stage acting like you didn't have nothing to do with it? Um, but it continues by saying, oh, so she goes on to say that the time that she convinced herself that she was projecting her image, but really hurt people who didn't deserve it. This is Portia talking. She also says that Dennis, she said that you didn't deserve to have your name dragged into this, and Shamia, you didn't deserve to have your name dragged into something so damaging. So she's apologizing to both of them, and I think she only did it was because Dennis said he was going to sue her for defamation if she didn't fix it, and he wanted her to go public. So she wrote this whole entire situation. I have the post. When I get off live, I will be posting it on the Kelli Rell show so that you guys can see where she actually posted this, so that you guys will know, because y'all know receipts, girl. We got them over here. Okay. She goes on to say that I can't take back the lies or headlines or the pain those stories caused. She said that all I can do is take responsibility and say, I'm sorry, no excuses or blaming anyone else. And then she signs off as Portia. So there you go, guys. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about Portia out here lying and feeding bloggers lies to put defamatory statements out about Dennis and Shamia? Okay. I didn't think that was good. I didn't think that was good at all. I mean, thank you for apologizing for it, but it could have really caused some damaging shit. I mean, Shamil's husband could have said, "Hey, bitch, I want to get a divorce. You out here messing around with Dennis? I want a divorce." He could have not believed Shamia or even accepted this apology from Portia and decided to divorce his wife over a rumor that never, was true. That it was saying that this girl did. But now, not to clear Shamia completely, because the rumors are is that she is out here busting it wide open with Falcons players and Atlanta Hawks players as well. I told y'all the other day, and Angela Oakley confirmed that too, because she said her husband have seen Shamia out several times. So I'm not excusing Shamia and her bullshit, but what I am saying is that Portia cannot be out here fabricating lies and bullshit about people and then hurry up and make an apology and think that that shit is going to be okay, right? You can't do that. And again, that's a dangerous person. I would never be friends with her ass again. And Portia is definitely somebody that you have to watch. Now, K Michelle also mentioned that, and I'm not in any way, shape, or form excusing K Michelle's antics and the bullshit that she's been doing this season, because her ass definitely needs to go as well. I told you I like K Michelle, but bitch, you're not bringing nothing either. So you, Kelly, and you could definitely take Phaedra, okay? Kelly, Phaedra, and Shamil can go too. I'm sorry. Shamil, bye. Goodbye, Shamil, because you ain't bringing shit either. You're not bringing anything to the show. They can actually leave the show, right? K Michelle, Phaedra, Kelly, and Shamil. That's four. We can replace four people. Do y'all agree? Put in the chat if you guys agree with me that Kelly, Shamil, Phaedra, and Kelly, Shamil, Phaedra, and Shamia should be off the show next season. If y'all agree, let me know. Okay. If y'all agree, let me know. That's who I feel should leave because they're not bringing anything. The ratings have sucked. I posted the ratings on Caramel Rell show page. Pinky, a lot of people saying Pinky too. At least Pinky does have a storyline with everything closing down. Her businesses are doing horrible, but she's really leaning on that as being her storyline this season. So at least she's bringing something. She's sharing something, right? These other girls are not sharing a damn thing. Like I'm over it. Shamia getting up, leaving scenes versus sitting down and hashing out things with Angela. Typical, all right. I said the same thing on Love and Marriage Huntsville with Tisha. Like, sit your ass down, talk about these situations, and stop running from scenes. This is what you get paid for: to sit down, talk it out. If you got to cuss a bitch out, do it. That's gonna only help the ratings. But this running away from scenes to avoid accountability and to avoid your shit being put out there when you signed up for this. No, we're not taking that anymore. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. If y'all agree with me in terms of who should be cut from the show. Y'all said I like Pinky. The other ones can go. I like Pinky. I want to give Pinky a chance. I feel like she does have a story to tell. I would like to see her open up a little bit more. But as far as K Michelle, she got to go. She's rubbed me the wrong way, and I like her, but I can't no more with K Michelle. I feel like I've given you more than enough chances to get your shit together, and you're not doing it. Kelly, you got to go. You have no storyline. Shamia, you got to go. Okay, you got to go, Shamia, and definitely take Phaedra with you because she ain't sharing shit either. Okay, she didn't share shit on Marriage to Medicine, and she damn sure ain't giving nothing over here. So why just keep sitting on this platform and collecting a check and not do your fucking job? It's no different than you going to a 9 to 5 and bullshitting all day. When you're supposed to be doing a job, you on break all damn day. You hiding in the bathroom and still collecting a check. Like really, that's like stealing time a little bit if you look at it. And I'm just talking from a corporate aspect. I feel like do your job. I mean, shit, do your job. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Shout out to the 212 watching for our midday pop in. I will see you guys later. Y'all pardon me for not going live last night. I was not feeling myself. I had to lay down and I had to get myself together. I needed to catch up on my rest. And I know you guys understand because I spread myself so thin on a very daily basis, getting up at 5:30 every morning, getting here. I'm giving you guys a show on my way here. And then on my break, which I'm on right now, I'm giving you guys 30 minutes of my time to give you guys a midday pop in. And then when I get home, I got to get my show together to give you another show. So I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Again, thanks for the 20K views and subscriber views. Thank you for the 20K subscribers and rocking with me for as long as you guys have done. Don't forget to like this video, hype up this video as well. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. We love to have you. As you guys see, we have a lot of tea over here. We have a lot of fun, etc., etc. Thank you to my top flight mods, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast, and Tiffany Thomas. Thank you guys to all the content creators that are in the chat. Thank you to all my Caramelians who are here as well. Love you guys down. Until my next video. Let me get my music up, child. Because we on Starine Yard, honey. We are on Starine Yard, honey. Let me get my song up I was playing earlier. Yes, honey. So y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day, okay? Till the next one. Bye. Yeah, not that one. That's not what I was playing. Hold up. hold up. Okay. All right. Bye.